Welcome to a brand new episode of The Daily Debate. My name is Ahmed Nader, and tonight we'll be focusing on the American-Egyptian bilateral relations, as we did see over the past few days. The visit made by the U.S. First Lady Jill Biden, and she was received by the Egyptian First Lady Mrs. Intisar al-Sisi, and her meeting with His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi over the two-day visit. We will be looking over to the future of the bilateral relations between Egypt and the United States in different fields, more specifically the education, the politics, and the economy and finance as well. But we'll be heading straight away to the main top story for today, and it came through the presidential activities of His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, as President al-Sisi on Sunday welcomed the Mauritanian President Mohammed Ould Sheikh Al Ghazouani in Cairo, hailing ties with Nouakchott. Addressing the joint press conference with the visiting president, President al-Sisi described their talks as intensive and constructive, and said they reflect the common political will and keenness to develop ties on all stages. We'll be having more details regarding this visit in the upcoming report, so stay tuned.
President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi welcomed Mauritania's President Mohammed Ould Sheikh Ghazouani, hailing ties with Nouakchott. In his speech at the joint press conference with the visiting Mauritanian President, President al-Sisi described their talks earlier as intensive and constructive, and said that they reflected common political will and keenness to develop ties on all stages. He said they both agreed to cooperate in the economic, investment and trade fields, and to hold the higher joint committee between the two countries to expand partnership and coordination over all issues of mutual concern. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi said the talks touched on the Palestinian issue and the efforts to preserve the rights of the Palestinian people. Al-Sisi said Libya also topped the agenda of the talks with a view to reach a comprehensive settlement. He said they agreed on the need for a ceasefire in Sudan. President al-Sisi said they also discussed the Ethiopian Renaissance Dam and the Egyptian water security. For his part, Mauritanian President hailed the developmental experience in Egypt and Cairo's support to Mauritania in all fields. Earlier, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi received Mauritania's President Mohammed Ould Ghazouani in Cairo Ittihadiyya Presidential Palace, where they held talks. The close talks were held between the two leaders, followed by expanded talks bringing together delegations from the two countries. Both presidents hailed developing ties between Egypt and Mauritania on all stages, especially security and military stages, as well as combating terrorism in the Sahel region. They also discussed boosting economic ties and trade exchange and increasing joint investments in the coming period, agreeing to hold the Higher Joint Committee next July. The meeting witnessed the exchange of views over boosting Arab and African joint action mechanisms.
Welcome back. You're still watching the Daily Debate, and as I said in the beginning, that the main topic for today would be the focus on the visit of the U.S. First Lady Jill Biden to Egypt and the reception that she had received, the warm welcome, according to her words, by Mrs. Intisar al-Sisi, the Egyptian First Lady, and His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi over the two-day visit. We will be having more details regarding this visit in the upcoming report, so stay tuned.
President Fattah al-Sisi and First Lady Intisar al-Sisi received U.S. First Lady Jill Biden on Friday on her first visit to Egypt that lasts for 2 days. Upon her arrival, U.S. First Lady met with President Fattah al-Sisi and his spouse as she expressed appreciation of U.S. government and people to Egypt. Egypt First Lady Intisar al-Sisi on Friday welcomed the U.S. First Lady Jill Biden. She posted on her official Facebook account, "Mrs. Jill Biden, the U.S. First Lady, is a dear guest of Egypt, and as I welcome her to her second country, Egypt, I look forward to the visit being a new step towards strengthening the Egyptian-American friendship." Egypt comes in Jill Biden's second stop on a week-long four-country tour in the region that started with Jordan, where she attended the wedding of Jordanian Crown Prince Hussein bin Abdullah on Thursday. Meanwhile, Jill Biden, during her meeting with women and youth, highlighted U.S. investments aimed at supporting education initiatives and increasing economic opportunity. The U.S. Embassy added that during her visit, the U.S. First Lady continued to build on her work to empower young people. The visit also reaffirms commitment of the U.S. to strengthening partnerships and advancing shared priorities in the region. Also on Friday, U.S. First Lady Jill Biden visited Al-Azhar Mosque. She was received by President of Al-Azhar University, Salama Dawood, and Al-Azhar senior officials. She expressed her great happiness with visiting Egypt and Al-Azhar Mosque and her appreciation for Al-Azhar Grand Sheikh Ahmed al-Tayyib. Biden thanked the leaders of Al-Azhar for the warm reception, remarking her wish for people everywhere to come together and strengthen relations. The U.S. First Lady also met with a group of Al-Azhar students and talked with them about their study experience. On Saturday, the U.S. First Lady visited Giza Pyramids on the second day of her visit to Cairo. She saw the Great Pyramid, the Sphinx, and Panorama area during her one-hour tour. Officials presented a pharaonic necklace to Mrs. Biden as a souvenir of her visit. On Saturday, Egypt's First Lady Intisar al-Sisi saw off her U.S. counterpart Jill Biden, who wrapped up her two-day visit to Egypt. Jill Biden wrote through her account on Twitter site, thanking the president's spouse, "Thank you for the warm welcome to Egypt, the mother of the world."